guys and girls, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm gonna cover a new software which is working with MT4 MetaTrader, and I will show you how it works. I have been using it since last night, and now before I get into that, I want to you can see the website on my screen. I'm gonna show you how to buy the robot, I'm gonna show you how to install the robot, and I'm gonna show you how the performance has been since last night. So before I do, I just want to walk you through the steps you have to take and what the website looks like, and I mean, is it really worth the try? So I'm gonna tell you everything. Watch it very closely. Now this is the website where I got the software from, and you can see now that there's a video to explain what it is. Probably I haven't really needed to look into that, because I can see the potential here, because it seems like a no scam system, and this to be honest, this trader has been released by Andrew's trading channel, and I know for a long time that this guy has been trading, and then he's trading constantly on YouTube, and he's got a very big audience and followers. So I check out what he's on about sometimes, and this is definitely something that he's released, and he's come up with this software probably using his own expertise and experience. All traders have their own experience and style, so he's put that in this bot, and seems very promising. And not even promising, it has shown some results. And let me just show you before I show you the okay, so so what you're looking on the screen right now is the performance of this bot. It has been running on auto mode for the last I don't know, about like 5 or 10 hours, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. So I will show you how to start this. This looks very like, what is all this and how do I get here? I will show you everything in this video, and I will keep the video very short. I will explain everything. Now, if you don't already know how to get an MT4 software, MT4 software is a desktop system which is installed. You first download that, and then you add a broker to it. So if you don't know any of that, I will probably make another video for that, but you can watch another video from another channel how to get the MT4 software, and then how to attach the broker in there. Okay, so I've got a demo account, and this is brilliant with this software, that you, after getting this software, you don't have to put your own money in to test the software, because one of the things people have a problem with these Autobot and software trading softwares, that they can't really use it on demo accounts, and that's bad, because how do you know that first you've bought the software, secondly you're gonna put your money on top of something? And that's really have been the stopping and the reluctancy for me to go for all these promises. But this thing can really prove to you under your own account that this really works, and you don't even have to put any money. You can just have fun with it, because you can watch your money grow with a demo account, and then if you're happy with it, turn it on a live account and watch your money grow. So let's get started. So starting with the website, there's a video, okay, and then there's some information how the trader got started into this. I read all of this, well, not all of it, but most of it, right? So there's some results. You can you can click on that, and this is the results for day 2, and we can see that they have been all in profit, if I'm right, and it's 400 something. And I really believe that now, because I have been using this software since last night, and I'm into profit. So my results have been exactly the same. I haven't lost a single penny on this. Now let me just show you the very first trade. This is a demo account. If you're just watching this or seeking through the video, this is a demo account. You can see on the left hand side, Forex Cube broker, which I'm using. So I started with 50,000. Now this trade over there, you can ignore that, because what I did a sell trade with one lot, and then it was just I just closed it. It was just like I was testing it, you know, it was just like do a trade, if make sure my account is working. But I used a big amount, but it's a demo account, so it doesn't matter. So I started the auto trader after here onwards. So all these trades, let me just open this here for you. So I will open this, and here you can see the trades the auto trader has been taking, and this is mind blowing. Okay, and I will show you how to get to this part. Okay, so first of all, let's get the software. Imagine that you want to get this software, and then you're on this website. So first of all, I'm gonna put a link to this website, and then you can go there and you can buy the software. So first step is to get the software. So I mean, I'm sure you can look at the website yourself, but I'm just gonna scroll down and give you a feel of the website. I mean, there's no promises to get rich over here. There's no anything fishy going on, nothing like that. It's plain old details of what you're gonna get and what's this about. And there are, I mean, these robot systems, they're not very simple things, and a lot of I mean, look at the first statement there. 90% of FX traders use forex robots. That statement is so true. And I've been doing a bit of auto trading, and, you know, trying a lot of softwares, and I really want to get my hands on a software like this, because it's really working, you know. And this is, I mean, if you're my follower, right, for a long time, I would have never ever kind of made a big bold statement that this really works. And this is a challenge. Watch any of my videos, previous videos. I would have always been hesitant as to recommending something that, yeah, this is it, you know. But this one is really different. That much I can say, and it's really working also. So that's my honest opinion. And there's some, you know, there's some growth levels over there. Okay, so let's scroll down and scroll down, and you can buy this software using, and there's a contact email. If you have any issues, you email there, and there are social links for the trader who has come out with this software. I really love it. So let's get started, right? So I'm gonna press the start button, and what you'll see is a pop-up in which you can pay using PayPal, Visa, and you can use any broker. It doesn't have to be Forexes, right? So when you get the software, you can put it on any demo account. You can put it on any broker which supports MT4 platform, and that means it's very different to a lot of the auto trading softwares which come out and they give you like one broker that you have to deposit with, and you have to use that. And that's a big problem, because maybe I don't want to create a new broker account. Maybe that broker is not available in my country. Maybe that broker is fishy. I don't trust that broker. So many things. Is half of the problems are solved. You use your own broker. That means this software is not free. You have to pay up front. And what that also means, that the seller of this robot MT Trader software is really charging you money for its work, because a lot of the softwares which come out for free, they're free because they have a incentive to bring a new client to their broker, and they give you the software for free. But that also means that robot may not be working very well, because they may not care about your income. But these guys are clearly not connected with any broker. Okay, they're not connected with anybody. They're just selling a software as it is, and I really love it. And I would like to also create something similar of my own in the future, right? And because I can use it and I can share it with other people as well. And this is exactly what this trader has done. So well done, good job, and I really admire this. So let's just put in, you know, some details. Okay, so it just needs a first name, and I'm gonna put in email. contact at. Okay, so here's the thing, right? So I have options to pay by PayPal or any of the major credit cards, and I press continue. If you are paying by say Bitcoin, then you can just send money to this account, and how much money you're gonna pay, you're gonna click on this button and see how much money it's showing, and that much money you have to pay, and then you send an email to the website which you saw. It's something you can see at the bottom of this website. Send them email with your transaction number, and you will probably get a email and license key, but we will do it automatically using the credit card. Now I have done this a few hours before I got the software, but I'm just gonna show you the workings of it. So when I click on that, it brings me to this checkout page, and it tells me how much it is. It tells me what I'm buying. It's in euros. If you have a card which is dollar, you can still buy it. Your bank will automatically convert everything. So then let me just show you. Right, so you put in your name and last name. I'm just gonna delete that. It's okay. Now, so what you gotta do, as with any other purchases online, you have to put in your payment details, and you fill out the form. It's the usual, your name. Now this stuff has to be absolutely correct, otherwise your payment will not go through. Okay, so your bank will deny it, so for security reasons. So make sure you fill out this form. Now this is a third-party website, so it's nothing to do. You're not giving your details to the software seller where you're buying the product. It's completely different, and it's connected with banks, and it's secure transaction. So I trust that. Now you fill out this form. At the end, you will put in your credit card or debit card details. It could be Visa, Master. If you are paying by PayPal, you select PayPal there, and then you put in your, you go through the checkout process there. If you're using any other of these Ideal or Sofort, it's Sofort actually in German, or Gyropay, you fill that and then you hit pay. Okay, now when you hit pay, it's gonna bring you to a page. Okay, let me see if I can pull up the purchase which I did last night. Let me see. Okay, so let me check. All right, so what happens now, after I hit buy over here, okay, after I hit pay, there's a screen coming, and that screen is I will actually show you what the screen looks like. Okay, so I was able to pull up my history, and I was able to get my finish payment screen. So here you can see that there's a download button over there. So you hit that, and it's gonna download the files in the zip file. So you save it, and let me open the download files, okay, in my folder. Okay, so the step is, I hit that software download button. It's gonna download. I suppose I can press it again. Okay, so maybe I'll try that. Okay, yeah, so we can see that it downloads it again, so that's okay. And then what's important is that all this information is sent to your email address. So when you filled out your form, nothing on the screen is lost, so you will still get your download link in your email address. Now every user is assigned a user key. Now this is very important. You don't lose your key, and you must not share your key, because if somebody else uses that key, your software will not work, and the key will get attached to their broker account. Okay, and then you won't be able to use it anymore. So it's very important that you don't share your key, because if you do, your software will not work. So what you paid for, it will be gone to somebody else, because the software itself is not really it's the key that making the software work. So even if you got a copy of the software, if you don't have the key, or expired key or used key, it's not gonna work. So that's something to be careful of. That's why now that key is written over here. Okay, I had to blur it out, but it's over here. And it's also sent to your email address. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy this key, and I will walk you through how to use that software. So now when I get that zip file, okay, now these steps are very crucial. You can rewatch this video if you missed something. Okay, so far I've been as slow as possible. Now you will see a couple of files here. There is a link here, and if I click on that, it's gonna take me to instruction, more instruction details, but I've gone through them. It's okay, you can look at that, but I'm just gonna tell you how to install it. So once you get this zip file open, now your zip folder might look different. I have a program which opens zip files, so yours might be just like a folder, regular folder. But what you have to do, you have to go to your MT4 trader platform program on your Windows or Mac, and then you open I think this is only for Windows, I'm not sure. Okay, so open data folder. Okay, you open that, and let's see, you will go, and so once you open this, your folder will open. Okay, so let me just see here. Now it's going to, you're gonna go to MQL4, then you go to libraries. So you have to put this, see that SLM file, you have to drop this over here. Okay, so I'm not gonna drop it because I've already done so. So you take the SLM and put it in your libraries folder, then you come out of it, then you go to your experts, and in there you put all your ex4 files all in there. Okay, now to make it easier, you can also put all of these files in both of the folders. That's also okay, it's gonna work, but if you want to be more specific how it needs to be, you can separate out the file. Otherwise you can just dump all the files in experts and also in libraries, and that's the installation part done. Okay, next what you got to do is go to your platform software and go to tools and go to options. Okay, go to options, and you will see a expert advisors. Okay, so this will be unchecked. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to press this and press OK. So I'll show you that again. So you go to tools and go to options, and this will be unchecked. So what you want this is to be checked, so this way you don't have to keep pressing this all the time. This will be done and it will take care of it. That's all you do. You click on that, you come out of it. So that's one step. Now because I have to show you the next steps, I have to close my my working bots. So for that I will stop the auto trading, and I will close these windows. Well, I don't want to close all the windows, but I'll just show you one of the okay, I'll just do all of it again. Okay, fine, let's just do all of it again. So now my auto trading is stopped, and now what I need to do is, now these are the trades taken by the Autobot in the last few hours. Like I was sleeping these hours, and I made, so 6, 7, 8, 12, 12 and 7, 19, 21 and 23. I've made 23 euros. So, or dollars, is it? This demo count is in dollars, I think so, but doesn't matter. But I've made 23 simoleons while I was sleeping. I only paid 279, so that's minus off my cost, and I'm gonna leave it on after this. And you know what's surprising is that we do know that forex markets are usually on most of the hours of the day. Okay, but nobody actually does trading in the middle of the night. But this thing is working throughout the night, even when I'm sleeping, and that's exactly what we want. This is an auto trading system, and it delivers what it says. So right now, if I look at the trade, nothing is on, because it's not on, because this button is off. So what we need to do is, now this Forex Pro Island software, it's called, it uses only 6 of these major currencies. So it focuses only on these. The algorithm built into it only works through these. So what you have to do, first you have to open, let's say first one is AUD USD. So you look on your screen and your broker and you look for that currency pair, and then you, let's say AUD USD, and I will just find it, go down, it's somewhere over here. So I drag that outside. See what I did? I just dragged it outside, and now I have this screen. Now you will see, now this is just a chart. How does it work? How does a broker, the software bot is going to work? The way it works is you take this, okay, also now you might also have to refresh this, okay? So when you have entered the files, you can go right click here and then do refresh or restart your MT4. It will automatically pop up. It's gonna show you these. Now this, you can see it's FX Pro Island software, and this is connected with AUD USD. So now what I have to do, I have to drag this out, I have to drag it slowly and let go here, right there, okay? So now the last part is you have to put in the key in there. Now this is very confusing for me. I spent a couple of minutes figuring it out, but you will save time by knowing that how this is. You have to put this key which you got in your email or your checkout box, checkout page. You paste it in there, and you only have to paste it one time, and you don't have to paste it, because once you drag these in all of the windows for each currency, it will, this pop-up will keep coming up, and you don't need to go back and re-enter the same key, because key has been activated and has been attached to all of your FX Pro. Now another thing is that, remember we did the DLL thing to click the import DLL thing, so that was over here. So we went to expert advisors and we said that we're gonna allow DLL import. So now if you didn't do that, this won't be there, and then that's gonna give you an error. Now this, we don't need to come here because it's already done. Now I'm gonna paste the key over here only one time. So I'm gonna do a paste. Let me just do this. Let me just type something, right? Which one I'm doing first? Okay, so I'm just typing something XYZ, okay, and I press OK. And what that will do, that will give me a invalid license. Okay, so that means my license doesn't work, and that's why I mentioned to you that don't share your key, because your license will not work. It's gonna be attached to another broker account, and that's it, done. And there's a limit how many broker accounts you can attach to, so don't go attaching it to like 20 demo accounts and do like long testing, because it's gonna exhaust. There's a number of I'm not sure what the limit is, but you want to use it just on your one demo account if you want to, or use it directly on your live account, because I know it works, and there might be other reviews coming out, because this software is new and you can see what the results are for other people. But if, like, I've already tested, I'm already satisfied that it works, so that means I'm gonna attach it to my live account, and then I can use another broker account and attach it to a live account again, because you know there are differences in brokers, and I might keep, because there's definitely limit. So your license will get expired and won't attach to more brokers, to many brokers. So just, it's supposed to be only one, but I think there's like free additions on top of it. Let's say some people make a mistake, so it's gonna, it has room, but it's only supposed to work with one broker, but they've allowed few more. Exact number I don't know, but I'm not gonna attach it to all of my demo accounts, because then I'll be trading only with demo accounts and not real accounts, and that's not what I want, and that's not what you want either. You want to make money on your live accounts. So I'm gonna drag this, and now I'm gonna paste in the real license key which I got on my email and checkout box. I've pasted in there, I've blurred it out, and now you can see that I'm gonna press OK, and this time there will be like text coming up on the side. Okay, there'll be a text coming up. That means the broker, the robot has loaded itself. Now it's loaded and it's ready to go, but it's not trading yet, but it's loaded. Okay, now how I know it's loaded? Because I can see this text coming. Now there is a smiley face on the top right corner. First it says FX Pro Island and the currency that I've used. Okay, and then also the smiley face. Now I had to understand this because I was told, as per the instructions on the website of FX Pro Island, that this smiley face must turn into smiley, and that's when your auto trader is like activated and ready to go. But that's not correct, because even though right now it's not smiling, but the text is loading on the left, so that means it's added OK. So smiley face, I don't think it matters, so you can ignore that. And then what do you have to do? You have to press this button and press it, and then it's gonna turn into green. Now when this turns to green, that means all of my job is done. Okay, I've bought the software. These are the steps that I've done so far. I've bought the software, downloaded software, installed the software, the files into the folders by going to File and Open Data folder, and you can go back and see exactly which two folders I have to drop in the files. Then I go to Tools and go to Allow DLL. I've done that one. Then I open the corresponding forex pair chart and I drop it in there, and I put in the serial key only one time. Now the second thing I have to do, I have to now attach and start in Euro USD. Now I have to find that Euro USD. It's over here, Euro USD. Let's see, maybe it's gone up. Euro, it's the very first one, so I drop it. Okay, so it's overridden the. Okay, so this is wrong. This is wrong in two sense. Now this mistake you don't want to do, okay, is that the chart is Euro USD, but the auto trader expert file from FX Pro Ireland is for AUD USD, and that means it's gonna use a different algorithm on a wrong currency pair, and you're gonna make losses. So I'm gonna stop my auto trader, close this, and I have to first again open the AUD USD, and I will use the empty box in my window and not on top of it, because if I, let's say, drag this on top of it, it's gonna create a mess. So I have to drag it over here, okay, on the side, or I can right click on this and say chart window. That's the safest way, okay, but it's longer. So now I have this AUD USD. I have to drag in my software. I don't have to enter the key again because I've already done that one time. Unless it gives you error, you have to put in the key, or you have to put in just one time and make sure it's not shared. Otherwise probably somebody else has your key, or you've given it or shared it, and then you can't use it, and they're probably not gonna give you new keys for free. Okay, so I've entered this, so I don't need to enter this. I will press OK, and then if everything worked, the key has been verified, I will see the text. The smiley face doesn't really doesn't matter. So the next one is AUD USD. I'm gonna use that, drag it over on the empty side, and this loads. And then what I have to do, I have to use this, and I load that. I press OK again, and if the key is still correctly working, it's gonna load this. Now one thing to note is that my demo account, which I have this 4x cube, all of these are being attached to one account, this one, and where we can see that is, okay, I'm not sure where we can see it here, but it's not possible to attach it. It is possible to attach to another account. So let's say this is a live account and this is a demo account, but as I saying to you earlier, if you attach it to different many accounts, your license will just not work for new accounts. It will work for the accounts you've already started the key with, but it's not gonna work with say 10 different brokers. So don't do that, okay? Only just use with your live accounts, or on the first instance just use one broker account just to test if you want to. Okay, so right now all of my my windows are opening with this second account, because I know this one there's some login issue, so that's not even loaded. Now the third one is GBP USD. GBP USD, I'm gonna drag this in the empty box. Okay, now there's no need to rush this, because you might be saying at this point, oh, this is great, I know what to do, and then you've made some mistake like I did, importing the wrong currency pair on the wrong chart, and that's gonna give you financial damage. So take your time, go slow. And then so now I have to do USD CAD. USD CAD is over here, so I have to drag this on the empty box, and then I use this one and drag this in there. Okay, so that's gonna load again the text. Now I see my auto trading is on. I'm gonna stop it for, oh no, it was off. Okay, so I'm gonna just leave it off. So next I have to use USD CHF. Okay, let's drop it in an empty box. I've got CHF. So right now I've loaded 5 windows with 5 different currency pairs, and I can do 6 with this software. The last one is USD JPY, and this is the second one. So I just drag it in an empty box and I drag it over here. Now I press OK. Now this is also gonna get loaded. Now you might be saying to yourself, what the hell is going on? I have to keep these windows open. So another thing is that for the software to work, you have to leave your MT4 platform turned on at all times for it to work. You have to have internet connected. If you have internet stop, the software will stop, because it can't place any trade. It's common sense. So your software has to be on, and then to fix this window mess, there's an icon here. You click over there, and it's gonna move all the windows in the size that you're gonna have the window. You can do full screen, then you can have bigger views, and you can individually open and minimize each of the windows to see what's happening. Okay, you can read some stuff, what's happening. It's calculating, analyzing. Okay, so this is happening all in real time and at a hyper speed, based on fundamental chart analysis, and this is great. Okay, great stuff. So now the last thing is that now I'm not sure. Okay, so now, yeah, I hit the auto trading button on. So when I hit this on, and that's when I will start seeing some trades happening here. Okay, and I was saying to myself, for the first like hour there were no trades happening, and that's because it trades very smartly. It's not gonna start placing trade like every 2 seconds. It's gonna wait and analyze and do stuff, and it's gonna start trading. So if you look at my trading history using this Autobot, the first trade was done at 11:05. okay, and the second trade was done at 3 o'clock. Oh, okay, so 2 trades were done at 3 o'clock, USD JPY, using size of 0.01, and buy trade, sell trade, all these. Okay, then the next trade was taken at 4 o'clock, so after 1 hour. So it waited 1 hour. Imagine sitting in front of your computer for 1 hour to make one single trade, and then, you know, it's a long wait, right? So it did that, and then after that it did a buy trade on a different currency pair, because I had all of these on, as you can see from my video in the start. And this is AUD USD. Then it did another one at 8 o'clock, and then this was AUD USD. Now all of these were turned into profits, and they were mostly different So only AUD USD were done 3 times, and there are other different pairs, and it did buy sell, buy trade, sell trade, buy trade, sell trade. It did all of these with different currency pairs, and also the size here. Now this is also important. So whatever on your live account, whatever balance that you have, then you're gonna have a limit how much you can trade and the amount you can trade with. So when dragging the what you call the, let's say, AUD USD, I'm gonna do a drag again. Let me show you now. So when I drag this over, I say, do you want to stop? Okay, so yes. So now we've only talked about this area over here, the license key, which you only need to enter one time. But the thing is, it also asks you the amount for new position, the lot size. So by default it's set to 0.01. You can increase this to get higher return, but again it's going to use up more of your account balance to use trades. So this can be anything, but in the beginning just do whatever, it doesn't matter. This is how much you're going to be putting on. Now other than that, I think I don't need to look into any of this, because the way it's done, it's already okay. So what is all this? Stop trading at minimum account 0, of course. Okay, so everything else we can leave that. So the only thing that you need to be modifying is just like this, changing this to like 0.05 or 1 or 20 or or 1 as it was. The rest of the things we can just leave them, and that's it. So I'm gonna press OK, and let's see, this loads again. Okay, so this loaded, the text loaded. Now I also notice that this time the happy face on this one, if you notice, there's no happy face there, there's no happy face there, but there is a happy face here. Okay, you can see. So this happy face is not a reliable way to know if it's working or not. The text loaded, that's a reliable way, and I know it's working. I have the auto trading button on, and all I have to do now is wait. Not wait, I can step away from my screen and come back and look at how much money I made. There might be losing trades, but hey, it's still good. So thanks for watching. If you have any question regarding this software, you can email me, no problem. And I will see you again in the next update, and I might show you what more. I'm going to leave this running, and I might show you again how it has been performing, and I will share you the results. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like my video. I make all these videos and I test all kinds of softwares, and I do trading mentorship program and everything. I have also Signal channel which you can join. You can get this software. The link is in the video description, and I will see you again. Thanks for watching. Good luck and have a nice day, and stay safe. Stay away from Corona. Take care.